I can't believe I actually get to announce this to you guys. I have been wanting to tell you all about it for so long, and now the time has finally come. Hello everybody, my name is Danny, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the official announcement of Vox Machina-thon. This is a readathon that I've been planning for months now and will be finally hosting with the help of some lovely friends during the month of December this year. And the timing of that is to celebrate the release of Kith and Kin, the first Critical Role novel. It is about Vex and Vax, everyone's favorite twins, and it's written by the fabulous author Machina-thon. Probably pronounced that wrong. I apologize for that, but we're gonna keep going. Yeah, they readathon. I am so excited for this. So the book releases in physical format, audiobook, and ebook on November 30th. So we figured December is the perfect time to host this readathon so that you can just get the book when it comes out and read it, along with some other fun books with some prompts that I came up with, but we will get to those in a minute. First, I just wanted to read the synopsis of Kith and Kin to give you guys a little bit of background information in case you didn't know what it was about. So the official synopsis reads, 3 years before the founding of Vox Machina, twin half-elves Vexalia and Vax'ildan, ranger and rogue respectively, and Vex's bear Trinket have left their home in Singlorn and become involved in a conflict involving legions of undead bridled by the clasp. The twins find themselves on opposite sides, testing their relationship and threatening the home they had carried with each other for years. And I don't know about you, but that sounds absolutely amazing. Even if I wasn't as big into Critical Role as I am, I would still love that premise. I love sibling dynamics in books, and putting them against each other just sounds amazing. And so, in honor of the idea of the twins being pit against each other, for this readathon there will be two different teams, Team Vex and Team Vax. I am one of the co-hosts for Team Vax along with my friend Wallace from the channel Wallissimo, and then Team Vex will be hosted by Crystal from Crystal's Cluster and Tosh from Truly Tosh. I am so happy that they agreed to help me out with this project, and I look forward to working with them during the readathon. And so basically, to participate, you just pick a team and you read books fitting the prompts for that team. There are 5 prompts for each team, and they kind of correlate with each other. That'll make sense when I get to that part of the explanation. And then along with the group book Kith and Kin, that's a total of 6 books that you, I don't want to say have to read, but like 6 books to read for the readathon, but you can double up on prompts, so it could be even less. So for example, if you're on Team Vax, then you can read Kith and Kin to cover the group book, and then maybe use it for one of the prompts is to read a standalone and it would fit for that, etc. It will make much more sense once you actually know what the prompts are, so why don't we get to those? So for each team, I decided to make these prompts inspired by different aspects of their character, so each one has a prompt related to their love interest, their weapon of choice, the deity that they are associated with, their animal companion, and a facet of their main class. And so let's start off with Team Vex. So Vex's love interest is Percy, and he is a gunslinger, so the prompt for Percy is to read either a gunpowder fantasy or a historical fiction that involves guns. Pretty much makes sense to me. Then her weapon of choice is the bow and arrow, and so you would read a book set in or a book that is from a country other than the one you're from, because bow and arrow is a ranged weapon, so I figured something far away. I wanted to come up with some interesting prompts that you might not have seen in other readathons for this, and so that's how I came up with that one. Vex is also associated with the Dawn Father, and he is the god of the sun and many other things, and so his prompt is to read a book only during the day. And then, as you may recall from the synopsis, Vex's companion is Trinket, the bear, and so the prompt for him is to read a book that either has a bear on the cover or the word bear in the title of the book. So something like The Bear and the Nightingale, which is, I know, a book that's been pretty popular recently on BookTube. And then finally, the last prompt for Team Vex is Hunter's Mark, which is kind of like a persistence hunting thing. I've never played a ranger, so I'm not 100% sure if this explanation is accurate, but the way I understand it is you like mark the person that you want to target, and that way you can kind of like track where they go even if they leave the field of combat. And so for this, the prompt is to read a book that is part of a series, because a series is something that's ongoing for quite a while, kind of the way Hunter's Mark makes sense to me. And then on the flip side of things, we have the Team Vax prompts. So his love interest is Kith, who I am dressed up as today. And so that prompt is to read a book involving nature or elemental magic, because Kith is a druid who uses elemental magic. His weapon of choice are daggers, and so the prompt for this is to read a book from or set in your home country, because daggers are a melee weapon, so you want to do something close. And it's the opposite of Vex's prompt. You'll notice that most of these are like opposite prompts because I thought that was really fun. And then his deity is the Raven Queen, who is a goddess of death, and so her prompt is to read a book only at night. And then for an animal companion, it's kind of funny. Vax has a belt that turns into a snake sometimes and can help him out with stuff, and he named it Simon. And so for Simon the Serpent Belt, the prompt is to read a book with a snake on the cover or with the word snake or serpent in the title. And then finally, the rogue mechanic that inspired the last prompt is Sneak Attack, which is to read a book that is a standalone, because kind of the whole point of Sneak Attack is to get in quick, do a ton of damage, and then get out. It's very short. It's meant to be a heavy-hitting impact in one go. And so to read a standalone, it's just something that is told in one go. There's no lingering books in a series. And those are all of the prompts. I would just like to reiterate that you very much can double up on the prompts. So if somehow you find a standalone book that has elemental magic and a snake on the cover, and you read it only at night, that hits 4 of the prompts right there for Team Vax, so you can do that if you want. You also don't have to follow the prompts, although it's kind of the point of this readathon. And yes, so I think that's all I have to say about this. It's something that I've been working on for a while. It's very near and dear to my heart, and I'm so excited to finally bring this to you guys, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. This readathon is supposed to be fun for everyone involved, and so that means any type of book is also like on the table, whether it's ebook, audiobook, or a physical book. It could be a chunky fantasy or a quick slice of life manga. Any of that goes. You read what you like to read and make the readathon fit your tastes. So linked down below you will find the host's YouTube and Instagram accounts, as well as the Instagram for the official Vox Machina-thon. I decided to make an Instagram for this, so let's hope I actually keep up with it and make some fun posts in the month leading up to the readathon, and also in December when the readathon is going on. Stay tuned for some readathon vlogs and TBR videos that are coming out soon. It's gonna be super duper fun, and feel free to make your own if that's your kind of thing. I would love, love, love to see them. Just tag them with Vox Machina-thon so that you can find them with the search algorithm, and I would love to check them out. If there are any questions and you need me to explain something a little better, just feel free to leave a comment down below, and while you're there, why don't you let me know whether you want to join Team Vex or Team Vax. I promise I won't be offended if you choose Team Vex. She's also really cool, and I love her prompts. But yes, I would love for you guys to join me on this adventure. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and you're looking forward to the readathon, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel for more content, and that way I'll see you in the next video. Bye.